yeah, we'd always see guys, you know, kind of doing this. And I said, what are you doing? They said, we're measuring our stick. Well, what they're kind of doing is like you're coming down, okay, this means we're doing basics. The last place I touch, we're going to do basics. Maybe I come out and I go to the end. It means we're going to spar. Maybe I come out and I stop at the middle. Now we're going to do lock and block. Now, sometimes you might see them kind of do this halfway like this, and where they stop, this is going to be sparring with picks. Or if they stop here, they kind of do just this half-half. That means lock and block with picks. Now, maybe some of the older guys from Angel have it differently. Maybe I misunderstand it, but that's the way it was explained to me when the best I can recall it. Oh, 5 zones of a stick. That's my own little way of getting people to think about this as, you know, different capabilities, you know, within your technique. So, the oldest screamadors, guys like Angel, would say it's the last inch is the most dangerous part because it'll kill you. I mean, if you get stabbed, that first inch goes in before the rest of it. If you get slashed, whatever your range is, that's the part most likely to get to you or get deeper into you. So, striking is the last inch. And then there's this area kind of here in the middle, which is a good defensive area. You know, you don't want to block too close to the hand or too close to the tip. You know, a lot of the time, if someone's attacking with speed and power, you want a nice, solid, you know, meaty kind of a block. And then the area down here, kind of at about the thumb range, like if we do our lock position, the thumb adds leverage. You know, if you're jamming somebody, trying to trap them in against their body, you don't use the thumb all the time because it's a nice target. But if I'm in here, see, it's like not really stable. You can see, and then as soon as I put the thumb in there, it gets stronger. So we're kind of looking at that area, maybe 3 to 4 inches from, out from the hand. Depends how big your thumb is. Okay, and then you have your fist. Nothing says you can't just punch, just like you have a fist load. Oh, this is like just a long roll of quarters. And then finally you have the puño, the butt end of the weapon. That can be used for striking or for hooking. Okay. In some systems they use long sticks, and then to find the balance, they choke up on it. Ah, there's a nice balance point. Well, this stick is about 25 inches, and this one here is maybe about 18 and a half, 19, something like that. Okay, but if I sit here and I find where's my balance point and I choke up, you'll notice there's maybe only an inch or so difference in reach, because we use what's called a hidden puño on our stick. And there's some things to know about that. For instance, you can't get it stripped out or disarmed. They don't have leverage against you. But you can still strike. If I relax my grip, now you see there's some projection off the bottom of the stick. Now if I close my fist, it kind of covers it. If I open it a little bit, there's enough to strike to bony surfaces with that, called a hidden puño. And you can still, by just adjusting the grip a little bit and opening up, I can still hook. And that actually gives me a lot of leverage from the bottom part of the hand coming in there. Now, Angel taught us as beginners to do this, to get that hidden puño. When I was getting ready to go to the Philippines, Angel told me 1 to 2 fingers at the bottom of the stick. This was not something he'd ever told me before. This was 2 years after I had my advanced, certificate, to teach with. So his explanation was, in the Philippines, it's hot and humid. Your hands can get sweaty. You don't want to lose your stick. So this gives you a little bit. If you have to, fix your grip, you can fix it. But the other thing I figured about that, if I go 2 fingers off the bottom, if I was to do an abanico, I would basically put the puño into the curve of my wrist, which actually is a nice fit. If I was choking up like this, I can bang my own forearm doing a move, or come up and hit myself like this. I've done those with longer sticks because I hadn't been accounting for the length, the difference in length. And I made the mistake, and it's like, oh, now I have to think about that. That's, as part of my learning process. So, the 2-finger length, I'm comfortable with that one, okay? And then, of course, if I wanted to switch up and go to like a more open type of a hand position for some reason, the 2 fingers readily goes to that. If I have a closed puño, I wind up, maybe not as well braced as I would be otherwise.